Hey everybody, it's Sam here. Thank you for watching. So I've got another card to share with you. This one was made during a mix and match Facebook Live, and I've combined quite a few pieces for this one. So I thought it would be nice to do another Christmas card using the characters from my Papercraft Society kit. And I decided to pull out the reveal wheel, and I thought it'd be really nice to have Father Christmas kind of flying around the wheel as you turn it. And I thought the overlay, this one here, which is the Sunburst, would look really good as a candy cane. So you can see I'm cutting it there using my red glitter card, and I've cut the background in white, and you can start to see, I think, a bit of a lollipop candy cane, style coming together. Now, because I want to have a larger aperture, if you've made the reveal wheels before, I'll share the playlist up here and go to those if you want to watch a slower paced construction video. These, as I always say, are just for inspiration. But if you want to extend your view or your scene, then you can just snip away elements. So you see there I just took a couple of the segments away. I'm then cutting the main die in the reveal wheel set using the green mirrored card. I thought it would look quite nice as a frame. I do end up changing the very end pictures that you'll see at the end of the video. They have a slightly different background because I ended up changing it because it didn't pop as much as I would like. But I'll show you that in a moment. So I'm just placing it all down there just to see how it's going to look together. And then I'm cutting the main wheel there, which has all the little kind of cog detail on the edge in white card. And you can see here now what I want to do is try and match the opening on this green piece to the same opening on that Starburst red piece. So you can see there I'm just kind of placing it over just to see where I need to cut. Otherwise, if you just cut once, you'll see the segments on that red piece are the same size as that die that I'm holding there. So it all coordinates together, but I just want to show you ways that you can make it work with other things that you'll have in your stash, bigger stamps and things like that. So I'm just tacking it down first of all in this position. I've cut that one, and you can see there how it sits perfectly within the segments there. I was just explaining that. Then I want to make this bigger now, so I'm just placing it back down again and just sliding it across to cut another section of that until I've got like a semicircle along the top of that card. Always make sure that it butts itself up to the edge, the curved edge, and then the circle will just kind of pop into place in the middle. So again, you can see another piece is cut there, and then that last section, I'm just trying to make sure it's even, and I'm just taping that down. It's really easy to do, but it's just a nice way to stretch your dies and just get a bit more, from them. You could have a hidden message in here. There's lots of fun ways to use this die set. So I've cut all of that out, and now I've just got some red tape, and I'm just going around the frame of the red kind of candy cane detail, we'll say in this video. And the thin tape, I'm using that because I'm putting it onto the mirrored card. Otherwise, you could just use your liquid glue. So I'm just laying that one down so it lines up perfectly with the opening that I've just cut. Then I'm just starting to paper piece this white glitter card into these areas so I get that candy cane look. So I've used a double-sided adhesive, it was the one I actually had in my scrap box, but it works really well with this because I'm sticking it onto that green mirrored card. Again, if it was just cardstock, I'd just be using my liquid glue here, but adhesive glitter cards are actually really handy. So I'm just placing all of those down. You could do different colours in here. Like I said, it is sun kind of rays, so it looks really nice in all your yellow tones. You could do it as a rainbow. It's a really lovely little die, and it works on its own as well. You don't have to use it with the reveal kit. So I'm sticking the last one down there, and then I'm just taking some of that stickiness away, and I'm going to place this one back into the main die because I need to cut back in the little thumble and the middle, but then I decided to just remove that piece, and I'll be putting a sentiment over the top of that later. But I need to get the finger pull area back again, so I'm just placing that back into the die, taping it in place. I don't want anything shifting at this point after I've just done all of that work, and then that will just cut that away quite nicely, and yeah, you just got a nice finish rather than cutting it by hand. So you can see there that just all comes away. It's cut through a few layers, but it does soon come away like so. So now I'm just using the large circle, and I want to start to lay out the stamped images and just see how they're all going to work. So you can see the Father Christmas on his plane there, and it just fits really nicely in that space that I've created. Now I was going to have all of the characters on here, so I was going to have the snowman with the parachute, and then I was going to have the penguin, but it was actually a bit too much for the card. So what I thought is I'd just double this image So he just keeps rotating round with some, I think I just stamped some stars and stuff in the gaps. And then I have the sentiment on the front. So I was going to have the sentiment also reveal as you turned the cog there. But I think this way turned out much better. And I had so much fun making this one. I always say it, but if you are on Facebook and you're free on a Wednesday at around 2 and on a Friday at 10 a.m, come over and join the Facebook Lives, because we have such a nice time. It's really relaxed crafting. You don't have to craft along, but I do go through all the steps if you want to, and I will slow down and go at a pace if you would, want to craft along. But it's just a really nice community. There's some really lovely chat goes on there. Lots of people have made really nice friendship groups. Come over and join Facebook and join the Mixed Up Crafters Facebook group. It's lovely. Okay, so now I'm just colouring. So you saw me stamp all of that. So I'm just colouring everything now, and really simple, easy colouring. I kept with only a few, I think it was about 3 colours, yellow, red and green. So you can see there, just sped that all up. Like I said, if you want to see this in real time, I always share the Facebook Live links in the description box below. Also, I heat emboss the stars. I didn't say that, I don't think, but you would have seen me doing it anyway. So now we can start assembling everything. So I've just got a brad. Doesn't really matter the colour because you're going to cover that. But I'm just popping that through the middle of the main piece, then through the cog that I've just coloured everything. And then in the set, you get this little circle die as well. And you attach that to the back. And you can see there how nicely that all works when you turn the cog. And now I'm just adding the foam on the back, and you only add it. Don't put anything adhesive on the circle. The main cog. You just want to add it to the little circle and the 4 corners. The main circle needs to be able to move freely, and that's why the brad's in there. So I've just added all of my foam there, and then I'm popping it onto my card blank here. And that's what I change towards the end, because the cog is white and then the cardstock or the card base is white, and it kind of got a little bit lost. So at the end you will see a slight change with the mats and layers. So I'm just laying that all down now on a top fold 6x6 card blank. And again, you can see there how that works. It's such a nice style card. I can't wait to use these all a lot more next year. And yeah, just find some different scenes and, themes to use them with. I'm just using my Actions stamp set there, and I've just stamped the word turn. And then I'm just going to now start adding all the little details. So I've got my sentiment there. Wahey, oh hang on, which one did I put? So small on my screen. Wahey, it's Christmas time. And then I've just cut and stamped the lollipops there, which you saw me colour. And I'm just adding those, the little candy canes and stuff. So it just ties everything together. That little corner sprig is from the Papercraft Society kit. And yeah, I love it. Really, really enjoy this one. As always, finishing off with my accent glaze just on the berries. It just adds a nice little shine and a little bit more detail, and also onto the candy canes. And I think I did do it on the propeller and parts of the plane as well, but just make sure you let it dry in between and then turn it and then do the next one. It's a lovely style card to do. Like I said, enjoy these mix and match videos that I do. It's nice to just, play around with all of the collections and see how they work together. So you can see the cards there coming up now, and the slight difference with the background. I think it looks much better and it just pops a bit more. You can see that cog. And as always, all of the product that I've used will be shared in the description box below. I'll have some other reveal wheel tutorials popping up now as well, so you can go and watch those. Like I said, they're at a slower pace and much easier to follow. This is just a bit more inspiration for those of you that have these sets. Thank you for watching again, and I'll be back again very soon. Take care. Bye.